Hello guys, my name is TimGot, and today I'll be showing you guys a gameplay of the Panther 8.8, a tier 8 new premium tank, and this tank is pretty much a copy of the Panther 2. There are not really much differences between the Panther 2 and the Panther 8.8. The only differences that are really noticeable, in my opinion at least, is the DPM, the mobility, and that's kind of it. This tank has better DPM. Mobility-wise, Panther 2 does feel a little bit more smoother, but the Panther 8.8 is not slow whatsoever. This tank is pretty fast. It's like a Panther 1 / Panther 2 pretty much speed, at least mobility plus speed of it. So it is perfect. 50 kilometers per hour, as you can see I'm driving right now, and that's more than enough speed for a medium tank. And especially with the DPM that you also get with this gun is just amazing. It really is really good. It's 5.8 seconds real time, I think, and that's amazing real time, and that's really fast. So the first target I see here is this VK, pretty much YOLOing. I'm just focusing him out because it's an easy kill, so why the heck not? And there he goes. Simple kill, 600 damage, as easy as that. So the things that I'm using in this tank is, the first thing that I'm using is vertical stabilizer, because that's the most important thing on a medium tank. Second thing is a gun rammer, because that's also really important. Pretty much every tank needs that. And the third thing that I'm using on this tank is optics, if I'm correct. Optics, I used ventilation, but if ventilation was kinda unneeded. Like, if you just put optics in this tank and then the chocolate, it's perfect. There is no need for ventilation, because with optics you will have a better experience playing this tank. So the first thing that I'm doing here is getting the hill. The hill, we already have that, and I'm just kind of waiting for spots on the left side. Usually people spot the left side out, and from there I'm able to get some easy shots upon those targets right up there, because I don't want to go against those guys yet, but I do want to shoot those guys up there. That's my main concern here. And yeah, we're playing on Karelia, as you guys can see. Karelia, not really one of my favorite maps out there, but it's not a boring map. So like, if your team does push this side of the map, then everything is okay. If your team like starts pushing this side, then I hate the map. And it has been happening a couple of times recently, this past week. But then again, a lot of people have been playing really weird with the missions. Like, you guys probably have noticed it as well, people with the personal missions, you know, going for the T28 concept, or the T55A, or the T-Stock 4, or the Object 260, you know, all of those tanks, and people are playing their tanks surprisingly weird, camping, attacking with TDs, YOLO rushing with scouts. You know, it's pretty much the same kind of gameplay as it is without personal missions, but it's more hectic than usual. And I'm not really enjoying that whatsoever. So I can't really shoot the left side of the map, the EBC line. I can't really shoot that side yet, so I'm gonna go and focus upon this IS-6 KB5 and this SP. Their enemy DD485 actually managed to crash somehow, so congrats to that guy. I went out a bit too far, got shot by the IS-6 there for 418. He was actually using gold there, surprisingly. There is no need to use gold with an IS-6 in this kind of a matchup. No need at all. So the SP showing his turrets and his side armor. There you go, a shot into his side, and I give up falling back because I don't really want to go against these guys. I don't want to show my armor to them because they will destroy me. And yep, killing blow on the SP by the FCM. Also, this tank has a weird little thing. I think the Panther 2 also has it, if I'm correct. The Panther 2 also has the like, if you aim with your tank frontally, if you start going down, if you like try to use your gun impression, you will have less gun impression. But if you actually turn your turret to your side, you will actually have more gun impression. And I find that actually very weird on how that works, and kind of annoying at some kind of point of the battle. But then again, doesn't really matter if you show your frontal or your side with the Panther 8.8, because he will get penned pretty much 24/7. This tank has pretty much no armor whatsoever. It has less armor than the Panther 2, if I'm correct. And also, the other bad thing about this premium tank is you don't get preferential matchmaking, so you don't get that privileges of other tanks like the SP, the IS-6, the FCM, the KB-5. A lot of tanks have preferential matchmaking, but this tank does not have preferential matchmaking. But it doesn't mean it becomes automatically a bad tank, at least a bad premium tank. This tank has crazy DPM, and if you know how to use DPM to your advantage, you will have amazing games. It's as simple as that. So, left side, they somehow managed to actually lose that. I have no idea what happened on the left side. I have this KB-5. I can shoot him in the cupolar. Easy shots, easy damage. He goes out, shoots me as well, and I don't really want to trade with the KB-5 because the KB-5 has pretty good DPM. He doesn't have much penetration, but he has pretty good DPM. My tank, though, has good penetration, good DPM, and good accuracy. It's pretty much the perfect sniper tank. You can also use it in close combat, yes, like I do. I use this tank as a close combat tank. You know, if I need to snipe, I will snipe. But if I need to fight frontally, I will fight frontally, because I love just keeping the gun rolling. You know, I just love shooting over and all over the place. You know, I don't really like staying in one position and sniping. I'm not really the biggest fan of that. If I can play aggressive, that's the better for me, because being able to play aggressive is pretty much my thing. I don't really like playing passive camping in the back, but you guys probably already know that. And look at that reload time. It is crazy good. It's pretty much Tiger 1 gun, if I'm correct, just with better DPM, or actually Tiger 1 DPM, to be completely honest. I think the Tiger 1 has the same DPM as this tank right here. So ASUS is trying to get a shot upon me, and as you can see, I do have more gun impression on my sides than in my frontal, so I gotta like make some weird turns sometimes to actually get some gun impression upon those enemies. So IS3 here is backing up, showing his turret, put a shot into his turret there, easy pen. The guy is pretty much going for me. He's not really aiming for this IS2. So I'm trying to aim for his turret, but no luck. The IS3 is pushing back, meaning I can now push up and get some side shots upon the ISC or the M44 to help out my team a little bit, because as you guys probably know, yeah, I like to be aggressive. It's just my thing. I don't like being passive. So ISC managed to kill the M59, and the M44 managed to kill the T37. So our IS3 and I pretty much gotta carry. Well, ISU, IS3, and me. We gotta pretty much carry this game, or spot and hope our 3 RDs can hit. But then again, I don't really trust RDs. There you go. Put a shot into the IS3. Is now one shot. And just look at his DPM. Look at his DPM. Shoot him in the lower plate. That's the last thing you want to do on the IS3, guys. Do not shoot the IS3 in the lower plate. It's gonna be the worst idea possible. It's not something you wanna go for, really. So IS3 is dead. Now it's only the ISU and the M44. ISU is pretty much able to one-shot me, and I don't really want that. Oh, there we go. He was actually looking at my last position. I actually managed to track him here. Pure luck, no skill, and then RD kills him off right on time. So, M44, the only RD left, but he can still one-shot me, because that gun can do around 300 damage on impact without even penning. If it pens me, it can do around 700 damage. Or if he has heat loaded, he will pen me as well. I think I even made a YouTube video about the M44 quite some time ago, I think like a year ago, and I remember doing 5k damage with the M44. 5k damage with a tier 6 RD. It pretty much shows you how OP the M44 really is. So, I'm trying to find this M44, found him, aim, shoot, and there we go. Game over. 5 kills, 4,400 damage. Pretty awesome game. Not gonna lie about that. Let's take a look at the after battle reports. So here's the after battle report. You can see I got Ace Tanker, Fire for Effect, Fighter, and Bruiser. And of course Ace Tanker, but that's nothing special. 4.4k damage. That's a lot. I'm still aiming for a bit higher than that. I'm aiming for a 6,000 game in this tank. If possible, that would be pretty great. But it's kind of hard to get. But if I get into a right situation and the right map, I'm sure I can actually do it. I'm sure I can do it. And yeah, 1.6k basic speed, 25 shots fired, 22 hits, missed 3 shots, bounced 2, MOD 20 penetrating shots, added 4,440 damage. Received, actually blocked 230 damage by my armor, probably pure luck right there, no skill whatsoever. And I also got 1.6k damage upon detecting. Traveled for 3 kilometers and made a profit of 130 credits. That's a lot. For firing 25 shots, like, I only paid 6,000 to refill my 25 shots that I fired. That is crazy that the shots just don't cost anything whatsoever. And that's the good part about this tank. Like, look at the Löwe. Löwe or DD4. Okay, Löwe has 320 average and 9.8 seconds real time, or something like that. At least the last time I played it. But the shots cost 1,000. So, if you fire 20 shots with the Löwe, even if you get a chance to actually do something like that, you will need to pay 20k to refill your ammunition. And same thing with DD4. DD4 has 12.65 seconds real time and 400 damage output. And I think it's also, the cost of a shell is also like 1,000 if I'm correct. But look at this, I fired 25 shots and I only paid 6,000 credits. Like, that's amazing. That is really, really good. And yeah, 130k profit. Yeah, I can't really say much about that. That's a really, really good profit right there. And the repairs did not cost anything, only 7k. That is really pretty much nothing. But yeah, that was the Panther 8.8, guys. If you did enjoy this replay, you can always leave a like, subscribe, and comment. But as usual, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.